nigga high as a motherfucker, by the way. Let me go fast forward. I am the nigga, young dog. This high ass nigga.
They don't dance no more. It's all about the lean. Back in the day, crack was jumping on the scene. Now they slumped on the sidewalk.
Can't talk,
Golden era baby,
but we still feel the rock. They used to be kings, now they lost in the scheme.
popping them bottles, throwing money, living dreams. Now they zoned out and mumbling, fumbling. No rhythm in the city, the whole shit crumbling. They used to rock the house, they was riding through the streets. Remember they was dancing, sliding to the beat. Now it's poison in their veins, ain't no pulse on the street. Guess it's over now, they accepted defeat.
Back in the day, the rock had a violent free. Different story now, they got no energy. The new drugs got them slow with the hit unload. Out close and they don't dance no more. Block used to be jumping, top shit they was on. Now it's lights out, guess the thrill is gone.
I am the nigga, young dog. I bring it to you rough, rugged, and raw, nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about the codeine. Back in the day, they was rocking on the scene. Back at us,
Even dancing in the rain,
now they nodding off.
shit just don't hit the same.
I am that nigga, young dog. Well, what do you know? What do you know? That shit, I was in here, but to lay it down for tonight, and I got a call and they said the blacks are acting badly. I'd be damn. What is going on now? It's like this, probably the second night in the last couple of weeks. I said, man.
Bluetooth connected.
And the last couple of times I didn't go when the police were there, but this time I said I'll go. I wanted to see what the hell was going on. And you guys got a taste of that. You can kind of see blacks in their habitat, how blacks actually live. When, you know, when they leave work, that normal, nice looking black, yeah, like a cherub like black that leaves your office and, you know, he just seemed like someone you could live around and be friends with. Their whole life existence is totally different. And I think I was able to bring you kind of a taste of that tonight. This is why I say that blacks have so many problems. When you look at that, it's 2 o'clock at night. These people will be, you know, animated, stirred up for the next couple of hours. Then they'll have to wake up in short order and get back to work. One lady, I think she said she had breast cancer. The other people, they are downtrodden, you know, just trying to work themselves out of whatever rut they're in. They can't seem to get out of each other's way to make it happen. And so you kind of see that there. It's very interesting. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get up and show you this. Oftentimes, they're not going to be in statistics for some of the things that we're seeing. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of statistics for what we're seeing, but you know it's out there. You know something's going on. Something's stirring out here. And maybe we'll go back and show a little bit more of that video. In case you guys didn't see it, I got a phone call from the police. Well, a phone call from one of my tenants, and they said, yo, the police are here. These people are fighting. And maybe I should pull it up again. Yeah. I always say it's like, shit, I don't even have to reading news clips, shit. I got the Africans, the blacks making news for me. They make the news. They bad behavior. See if we can pull it up here. And I'm just showing up at the house, I think, at this point. Let me see if I pull up. Acting badly. Acting bad. Blacks acting bad, bad, bad. Down bad. As I was saying the other day, they down bad. They down real bad. Let me see if I can maximize this screen here a little bit. Again, this is the police at my house, and I'm sitting in the room with one of the ladies. Is this it? What is it? This must be it. Yeah. All right. They throwing all this trash down for good shit. Yeah.
I would clean the whole kitchen. If you give me enough space, I would detail.
Hey, young, you want to come clean this shit up, young? You talking that shit? Come clean this shit up.
You're not going to tell me do nothing.
That's you throw in my room.
I'm not in your room at all.
Come clean this shit up.
You clean your room.
Ain't nobody scared of you, bruh. Come clean this shit up. That you throw in my room.
If he steps in here, I will
Yeah. Come clean this shit up that you throw in my room.
Just a little taste. Just a little taste of how the blacks live and behave amongst each other. Yeah, man, these people. No one gives you kind of a good color, a good cross section of how the blacks live. You get to see it. I'm curious to know, what did you guys think about that? 12 o'clock at night, blacks acting badly. Blacks acting badly. If they can't even figure out how to live amongst each other, there's no way they're going to form any kind of businesses or anything like that. Man, it's way out beyond their capacity there. And yeah, a lesbian, well, I don't know if she was a lesbian, but she's alleging the other one was lesbian. She alleged that the black couple was more or less using each other for sex, which is interesting there. You might remember the guy right here on the screen. I ain't no sucker though. You remember he said that this a long time ago. He was saying, I ain't no sucker though. And so he's still there. Apparently, this lady here threw a salad in his room. Why she did that, I have no motherfucking idea. These blacks, I mean, they just can't fucking get along. This is her. This is the black that threw this salad in the other man's room. And so, of course, he's going to be mad by that. And then what was it over? It was over recycled bottled water bottles. So the black, the one that you see here, she wants to recycle. She's a tree hugging black. And so instead of doing her recycling thing in her own room, I guess she put the bottles outside in the hallway. And that explains the trash that you saw in the hallway. So she put the bottles out there, and I guess he knocked the bottles over. She said they were in a go puff bag or something like that. He knocked them over. That led to a whole big thing. So she goes to their door and throws a salad. She said, you niggas don't eat vegetables, so here's a salad, nigger, and threw it in their room. I mean, like, one can't step higher than the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, when one goes low, the other one goes even lower. And this is the one that, you know, probably had the best sense. She has 2 daughters, 2 children. And here she is, engaging in childlike behavior, throwing food and shit. She's probably 40, I guess, if she has 2 children. And say she's 40 years old. Security guard, cancer, all that. And this is where we are. You can't run from it. You can't look away. And that's part of the reason why I bring it to you like real rough and raw. Most of you blacks have never seen this, hence you don't know what you're up against. But look at this, man. What the fuck? Her room nasty, their room nasty. They're making messes in the common spaces, throwing shit at each other like monkeys. Baboons, flinging poop. And then they're both, because they were all saying, well, we work, I work. And they'll get up tomorrow after having to deal with all this shit and then try to go to work and perform as well as someone who got a full 8 hours good rest. It ain't gonna happen. These blacks are destroying each other. Can't even get a good night's rest. Blacks. You ain't get a good night's rest. Amazing. I bet most of you probably didn't even know blacks live like this, huh? Probably never seen it. Watching too much TV thinking these motherfuckers live like they story out. Nah, this is the real black America here. Just being honest with you. This is the real black America right here. The real black America here. So I'm gonna let you guys, if you want to come up, you want to come in what we saw, we can roll it a little bit more. We can roll some of the film. If you got questions, I'll give you some of the background. Otherwise, we do a proper react to this. I think Stanley's coming up in about an hour, so I figured I passed a little time talking about that while Stanley. I'll be waiting on Stanley a little bit later tonight. And amazing. I'm always glad when I catch that kind of footage. I'm gonna be brave and Stanley get ready to do their debate. Brave says I can just Google the answers, and Stanley says, "Now I want to see statistics." Statistics, and they can be fudge and things like this, but you can't deny what you just saw right there. I've been doing this 20-some years. I never dealt with no shit like that with black people, with white people. Never ever in my whole life. And I'm gonna call a buddy of mine out on the West Coast. He's a landlord. See what he says. Buddy Philippe, he'd be very familiar with this. He actually lost a tenant because the blacks were fighting. Blacks acting bad. Phone ringing here. Give me 1 second. Hello. What's up? Hello. Nigga, you don't lie with that nigga, John Galt. You don't lie with that nigga, John Galt. Hello. Hello. Damn, did I lose him? Let me see what the fuck I know you hearing. Let me see. Give me 1 minute, I'm gonna call you right back. I do enjoy this most probably about being a landlord, dealing with the tenants, all the ghetto shit. I probably do enjoy that. And as I said, I probably cut out to do it. Let me get a call on the line and see what you're talking about. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello?
Yeah, bitch, what you want?
Man, just another day in their life and dealing with niggas in their habitat. Listen, I was over at the house just a few minutes ago. I'm gonna see if I can put you on Bluetooth so you can hear what I'm gonna play for you, okay? You wanna hear it?
Say what?
I'm gonna put you on Bluetooth so you can hear what I'm about to play here, okay? Let me see. Let me know if you can hear me. Are you able to hear me? Man, what the fuck is up with the Bluetooth today? What the fuck is up with my Bluetooth? Are you able to hear me? I don't know what's up with this Bluetooth, but anyway, man, I had to go to the property. Hey, hold on. Hey, I had to go to a property tonight, man. The tenants were in that motherfucker fighting like hell.
What?
Over on Martin Luther King. Niggas in there fighting like hell, bro. Niggas in there fighting like hell.
You put them out.
Nah, I ain't put them out. Police was there.
Oh. You been killing? Ain't nobody dead yet.
Not yet, maybe.
You ready for that?
You know, hey, see, I clean up the dead bodies, nigga. Ain't no bothering me.
Say you just
yeah. Where they belong. Put them in the chair where they belong. Put them in the chair where they belong. That's what you want. No, you hope it. You hope and praying, nigga. You hoping and praying. You probably hoping and praying, my nigga. There's some shit like that will happen. Look at
come up there and regulate. Hey, I know y'all don't like it. I don't like it, but I can't do nothing to it now.
That nigga hard to deal with.
Let him talk shit.
He hard to deal with. That nigga hard to deal with. That nigga ain't gonna quit. That's probably what you tell him. That's probably what you tell him. And they say, the police in my motherfucking house. You believe this shit? Look at these niggas and police just arguing with each other. What? Look at these. And nigga just come back down. And I had to come in, man. I had to tell, man, I wish I could put you on Bluetooth. I want you to hear this shit. Matter of fact, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna call you right back. Give me a minute. I'm gonna call you right back. I want you to hear this shit. All right. Hey, and Nita there with you? Who there with you? You got somebody there with you? Who there with you? I want her to hear it too. All right. So
This my young Timber right here.
Oh, you got a little young Timber.
Remember when my mama died?
Remember
when my mom died?
Yeah.
And I had that young Timber.
Nigga, you ain't no young Timber.
No, real talk. Like shit. Hell, she just found me today. Yeah. We just linked up today.
Little weak nigga.
And we ain't seen each other in probably around about. I'm gonna say, what? My mom been there how long? Around 5-6 years now. Yeah. And she walked in and gave her house. I was like, I know who she was at first. Until she looked at me, she like, nigga, you know who the fuck I am? And I had to look at her. I said, oh shit, no.
Nigga. Give me a minute. I'm gonna call you right back when I get my Bluetooth on, all right? Man. DJ MLB, did you see that video? Look at it. Can you see? I might say this one for Be Brave. That's what I should do. Say this motherfucker right here. Be brave right here. Let Be Brave. Yeah, I just give it to Brave. Brave. Just do your thing with it, Brave. Do your motherfucking thing with it, Brave. You're making your point, Brave, aren't you? They don't even know it. Give me 1 minute. I gotta get this Bluetooth on. Give me 1 minute. Just phone back on. But yeah, you guys see the video there. Look at all this shit. Tore my shutters off my windows. What? This is 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Blacks arguing. Down bad, acting bad. Me, I am just a messenger. That nigga John God bringing it to you. I know it's just anecdotal evidence, as they say, but you know, gotta start somewhere. See if this road is working. Damn, but it ain't connecting. You know what? You know what I need to do? I know what I need to do. That's shit. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I know what I need to do this. Output system, Bluetooth, disconnect. Let me take this out, disconnect that. Give me 1 second. System, Bluetooth, disconnect. Because we still connected. Yeah, where? You're fine, quiet after you first one. One second. This is my Bluetooth not working. Give me 1 second. See, well, it's muted. Sorry, you can see the behavior here. Like it's real bad here. I don't know what the hell's going on with Bluetooth. Let me see. All right, can I get the Bluetooth on? See? Give me 1 second. It's the Bluetooth. It's connected. Okay. It says connected. Okay, search it. We're almost there. I think I'm connected now. Call it back to see if that works. Oh, it's working. Sometimes Bluetooth just stalls out here. Hey, nigga, shit. Nigga, you wanna hear these niggas hollering and screaming in my house? Hey, set that girl down. Turn her volume down. Nigga, can you turn her volume down? Nigga, can you turn her volume down, nigga? Huh? Oh, listen to this shit, nigga.
Watch. This bitch is lying along with it. She don't even know me, and I don't even know her name.
Which question now?
They gonna take it. Be quiet.
Don't call nobody while I'm in front of you. Bitches, you about to call somebody. Don't call nobody while I'm in here, man.
It's gonna be done on the street.
So y'all gonna clean this food up?
How? She should clean it up. She the one threw it
The police didn't want to come up here.
So this bitch threw food
I'm gonna sweep that shit.
in the other bitch room.
I'm gonna sweep that shit.
Now how old is she? The bitch said, I ain't gonna clean this shit up. I bet, but it's in your room. She ain't gonna clean it up. So who the fuck gonna clean it up? Somebody gotta clean it up. So they've been sitting there with trash in their room, food that the other bitch threw in her room. And they arguing about who gonna clean it up. Get out here. What y'all was fighting?
She did that shit.
We ain't got none of that.
Where have you came in and you seen that?
Nasty bitch. The bitch is so nasty that she created a trash can.
When we was here, have you ever seen that? When we was here, have you
ever seen that?
Nope.
You been here?
Nope.
It's me.
We will never do no shit like that.
Never had a trash can.
This is 1 o'clock at night in Washington, D.C. These niggas gotta get up and work in the morning.
You nasty ass bitch. You can't even take the trash downstairs. She gotta have a can right there on the side.
Hey, Holmes. We will never do no shit like that. You know
We
that.
already know.
We already know that.
All right. Case right there.
So then the other bitch, look how nasty the bitch's room is. Have mercy. It is crazy, my nigga. Nigga, that was about an hour ago. I was live. It's about an hour ago. I was live in effect. We're not streaming on John Galt Clips, by the way. We'll probably go over to the Clips channel. And we're going to be streaming on it. I'll let you know if we switch over. Anyway, this was tonight. 1 o'clock in the morning, you can see me pull up right here. Okay, so you see these motherfucking niggas not behaving, and you talking to me about the niggas not behaving? Why don't you go talk to them black ass niggas?
Look, what I'm saying is,
What? That nigga always on code, always on point, nigga. Always on point. Huh? Why do you think that? Mm. The other niggas, she threw the food in another nigga room. Man, these niggas. I'm just trying to lay it out here for you because I did a stream. Hold on. No, hold on. You hear me for a minute. I did a stream yesterday. I said, man, niggas, it's over. Because I see shit like this, man. You motherfuckers can't even goddamn get along in a house at 1 o'clock at night when most of you niggas be asleep. You got the police out here. It's over. Nobody gets to see the kind of dope that I'm bringing to you. You get to see how blacks live or can't live amongst each other, and they don't want to live with each other. And this is what you're saying here. Man. Well, you know, I'm glad you say it out loud, my niggas. Say you black, you proud, and all us motherfuckers ain't meant to be around each other. Can't do it. Now I want you to, everybody need to say it. Say it loud and clear. They can't do it, bro. Look at this shit. How you gonna tell me that these people gonna be? How you gonna tell me these? What you got for? Hey, you want to hear a little more, nigga? Oh, here you go. The niggas can't behave. Okay, so you see these motherfucking niggas not behaving, and you talking to me about the niggas not behaving? Why don't you go talk to them black ass niggas?
No, what I'm saying is,
No, man, what I'm saying to you, why don't you go talk to them black niggas? And them black niggas are misbehaving. Why don't you talk to the black ass niggas? You don't want to talk to the black niggas.
I am, but he's
Well, go talk to them,
and
then we'll talk to them when you done talking to the black ass niggas. I know, because I know you don't want to talk to them niggas.
We're trying to stay out of your business.
Okay, well, go and leave then. If you ain't gonna deal with the niggas, go and leave.
See, what I mean is, if you're doing this the right way, like if you have,
If I'm doing it the right or wrong way, you. That nigga more worried about me than them niggas acting fool. Nobody wants to confront that problem. Nobody. But what about you, Mr. Johnson? Think them fucking niggas. Listen what these niggas are arguing about. Listen to these niggas. Listen to these.
We're done with all of this.
You heard me.
They already know this.
1 o'clock in the morning. Where everybody acting up, you know, in the bed, getting ready to go to work. I can wake up. Early risers. These motherfuckers spending all their energy fighting over trash that was being thrown about amongst each other like monkeys throwing poop. These blacks out here. I don't mind. Like monkeys throwing poop. Listen to the black.
You're lying for nothing. I called you.
I wonder what that white man thinking. The white man got me saying, God, these blacks crazy. They crazy.
Who am supposed to be scared of?
And these niggas came back down there. He could have went upstairs and be done with the whole motherfucking thing. Now remember, this is all about some recycled bottle. Hey man, listen man. Call the whole thing off, whatever you want to do.
Oh, man, do this like 20 times. Go to your room and have
20 times. Go to your room. You just won't do. Oh, you need a 20 times.
Let me scared of Oh, man, do this like 20 times. Go to your room and handle it tomorrow.
20 times. 20 times. That's how blacks live, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just bring it rugged, raw, pretty unclear. Don't look away now, Nichols. Don't look away.
Don't throw no trash in my room.
You said that 1,000 times.
Now what?
You're being.
Because you hit me. You
These two black folks, they don't know how to do shit. They trying to talk to me. And nigga, you talking to me, folks. When they deal with them black ass nigga. This nigga here, you probably African. Sister gal got her little micro locks in her head. She ain't trying to squabble with these niggas. White man, he the only one trying to do it. Look, the niggas, they bagged up. Black cop, they bagged the fuck up. Go all the way back. That nigga telling me he talking about, he won't come out here and talk to me. He don't want to be amongst them motherfuckers. But the niggas not big. Why don't you go talk to them black ass niggas?
No, what I'm saying is,
No, man, what I'm saying to you, why don't you go talk to them black niggas?
Okay.
And them black niggas are misbehaving. Why don't you talk to the black ass niggas? You don't want to talk to the black niggas.
I am, but he's
Well, go talk to them.
and
And then we'll talk to them when you done talking to the black ass niggas.
You're not hearing me.
I know,
We're
because
trying-
I know you don't want to talk to them niggas.
We're trying to stay out of your business.
Okay, well, go and leave then. If you ain't going to deal with the niggas, go and leave.
See, what I mean is, if you're doing this the right way, like if you have,
If I'm doing it the right or wrong way, you think them fucking niggas, listen what these niggas are arguing about. Listen to these niggas. Listen to these.
We're done with all of that.
You're done with this. You heard me.
You're sitting here lying.
Nigga. For those of you that are watching live, for those of you that caught it live,
Who am I to be scared of? I've done this like 20 times. Go to your room and handle it tomorrow.
Don't throw no trash in my
Well,
room.
You say that 1,000 times. You're being.
Because she hit me.
Because you keep going. She didn't hit me. She hurt you 30 times.
You should go to your I'm gonna go back to sleep before they go.
so what the niggas saying? They throwing trash and shit?
Yes, somebody threw trash.
Somebody threw trash. Watch this right here. For those of you, this is. Oh, nigga, give it to you. It's in the nigga room.
I guess so.
Now, do you believe that?
I don't know. It's not for me to believe.
Who did he say threw trash in somebody's room?
I wasn't here.
Well, nigga said it, right?
Stop using that terminology in the first place.
Well, I can't. I ain't got freedom of speech to say the word nigga. I can't. White man more worried about me saying the word nigga than the niggas being a nigga. I said, man, ain't none of these niggas give a fuck. You hear me calling these niggas niggas? Ain't nobody give a fuck. Except for the white man. As I keep trying to tell y'all niggas. As I keep trying to tell you. See, you know they niggas. Everybody else here pretending that they ain't. Nigga, I had my hoe down on the floor and we were looking for you, tough guy. What's going on? I had some hoe down on the floor the other day counting out that money. 20s, 50s, 100s, nigga. I said, where's tough guy? What the hell?
What's up?
When you bring them hoes up here? What's up?
What's going on? What's going on, John?
Shit, late night. What's up?
Yeah, I was about to say you up late, nigga.
Shit, I'm up late. I'm up early. I'm up early. I'm up late. It was the 1 o'clock right here. The police at my house right here. Second night in a row, I think. I decided to go over there. What the fuck going on?
Why you got the police at your house?
Blacks. The blacks.
Oh yeah. So it's hard. Is it hard for you to kind of like see who's good and who's not?
You have to assume that all the blacks are bad. I know you ain't hear that, my nigga, but that's what you gotta do. You gotta assume they're all bad.
I don't believe all blacks are bad.
I say you gotta act like they all bad. You say they all bad.
No, what I was saying is I think the blacks that come to you are renting a room, so they're probably not as financially
Hey, hold on. Weren't you just renting a room? You were just last time you were on the stream. You had a roommate, right? Right? Mm-hmm. You did, right? There's nothing wrong with having a roommate. You putting these people down because they're not financially capable of paying for their own place. But what you're overlooking is that they can't live amongst each other in peace. Nigga, this is 1 o'clock at night. These people got the police in their house because they're going real tragic.
over trash. We
Over
got trash cans.
trash.
We got trash cans all over the motherfucking house. And blacks can't handle basic conflict. My nigga, when I first came on stream, one of the first streams I did was Tragedy of the Commons. Anyone remember that? Tragedy of the Commons.
Yeah.
Tragedy of the Commons, and what you see here is Tragedy of the Commons. Common, trash, hallway, and how they got my hallway looking. Look at my hallway, bro.
All fucked up.
Look at this. It's my hallway.
Have you
How,
Look at all the trash in the hallway. Look at all the trash
how
in
are
the
the
hallway.
Mexicans? How are the Mexicans?
I haven't run into a lot of Mexicans. And if I have, I didn't know them from a white person. But these people here, man, I mean, the blacks, man, like, even if they pay them, like, everyone in here is paid up. Nobody's behind on their rent. And yet, and still, you got problems. And this is, you've heard me oftentimes say, like, bro, I don't need no fucking diversity in my house. You understand? If these had been like white Airbnb guests, nigga, I had to give them their money back. Airbnb would have snatched up our motherfucking wallet. Right? If they had just started their reservation, they would have canceled it. Luckily, two of the people in the house moved out tomorrow. Their reservation ends tomorrow. And so then you'll see something else that blacks very curiously do. They oftentimes try to take advantage of tragedy that I had nothing to do with. And
Yeah.
one could reasonably say that the bitch who threw the trash really was the crescendo that all this shit started. But she's not gonna take responsibility because she said they smoking weed and dope. Okay, but why you throw trash in their room? Because they did this to me. And so now I got the dirty ass hallway. You got these people screaming and hollering about she threw trash in my room. You got her screaming and hollering about they doing dope. Nigga, you can't, everybody going, it's a million different directions. Which problem do you solve first? Blacks down bad, bro. So very hard to, like, if I had them in the house of white people, bro, them white people would be writing me 1-star reviews. Niggas fighting in. I wasn't fighting. They will still write the 1-star review. Like, this is what blacks do to each other, man. I mean, like, I'm giving it to you live color, bro. Like, for the people that don't even get to see it, you see these same blacks out in the street at work. You think they're just normal people going about their day, hardworking people. But in reality, when they go back home, nigga, it's chaos. Look at this shit.
Seen it?
Nope.
You been here. Sleep. It's sleep for
We will never do no shit like that.
Never had a trash can outside.
We will never do no shit like that.
You nasty ass bitch. You nasty ass bitch. You can't even take the trash downstairs. She gotta have a can right there on the side.
Hey Holmes. Hey Holmes.
So you see what this? I don't know if you catch what you're saying. I don't like common trash cans. Right? That's why I don't have kitchens in most of my houses. Because blacks will take advantage of. They'll take all their room trash from their room and put it in the kitchen trash. Yeah, the kitchen trash. So this
Yeah,
woman,
no, I don't like that. Yeah,
I don't like
I
that
keep
shit.
my kitchen shit outside in the garage.
And so these girls, like, they don't want to go downstairs and take the trash downstairs. They're not going to take it out to the street. So they pile it up in their room. Then when they get too much in their room, they put it outside the room, in the common area, in the hallway. She's back. And the crazy thing is, and you're going to hear the lady, like, the average black doesn't even give a fuck about recycling. But here's a nigga trying to recycle water bottle that her broke ass is drinking when she should be buying big jugs of water, drinking glasses of water from that jug. She's buying single bottles of water. I mean, these niggas down, man. They down in the hole, my nigga. Down in the hole.
We don't never do no shit like that. You know
We
that.
already know.
We already know that.
All right, Casey Ray scared.
So irritating.
Hey, come on, go ahead.
Fuck up. No, sit down.
So, how the trash get out there in the hole? Look how nasty this bitch room is. Down bad.
I'm scared. You're government chocolate worker for 4 counties. District charter. I'm in school of criminal justice right now. Get turned over.
Yeah, I can see you.
I have no reason to lie.
I got somebody on your page.
I understand.
Again, I cancer, but I beat in 2 years. I bought the
So she's in chemo for cancer. I imagine her cortisol levels up high. Oh, the stress. 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's early in the morning too.
Ain't getting no rest. You gotta work a bullshit security job as a woman. I'm bad. Listen to all this shit in the background. I bet they still screaming right now. I bet they still raising hell right now.
It's so if it happened at 1, that means it's about to be going on 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning now.
And it's 3 o'clock my time.
You know, I mean, when they got called, if they came at 1, I know they was there for at least 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But when I first got here, you know, I'm just going to take the price for whatever. I'm just grateful for the place regardless. And, you know, I still was dirty, but it's like, it's whatever. But
So let me see. Wait, let me see. She got a man too. Yes. Remember, you know, when I first came to come online, I used to say, man, it's always pushing with the nigga. Nigga be trying to fuck another woman in front of the woman in the same damn house. They just cannot control themselves. They can't do it, bro. They can't do it, bro. Like, motherfucker had no dick control. And so what she's describing here is that the man in the other room with the woman, they basically are using each other. And that man wants her, or at least that's what she thinks. He wants her. And so he really talking about that.
He only uses her to make his other ex feel jealous.
Yeah, she's saying it right now.
I gotta tell you, I love her. And then she uses him. Oh, I got a man, but nigga, I don't use you for shit.
She got a man too.
They use each other just for the moment.
Oh,
They're not even, they don't even want each other. So I have to deal with when they're drunk and hot.
There's black relationships right there. Some don't. But they're basically using each other.
Have you ever thought about renting to white people?
I rent to white people. You just don't hear those stories because there are no stories.
I mean, nothing but white people though. Like just.
Well, the thing is, bro. Like honestly, and, you know, I'll give you like the brass tacks of it all. Is that you can't mix whites with this. You understand? Mm-hmm. And so in this neighborhood, there isn't enough whites to fill up a house with. So you probably get half of a house whites, half of a house. But then the blacks, by their behavior, will run the whites out. So uncivilized, you know what I'm saying?
So you can't tell by like interviewing them or talking to them if they're decent or not?
Well, as I said, like all of these niggas individually are decent. Collectively, they cannot come together to do a damn thing. Not even go to sleep at 1 in the morning. Can't do it. That's what you're seeing here. This is just one example of many that I have, that I've seen in the last 25 years. So these motherfuckers can't, like, bro, if you can't even fucking go in a separate room and go to sleep without all this kind of shit, the bigger problems in the world are too big for you. They are. They really are. Yeah, they're not. You have to say, please, big for me. We're not gonna be able to get up out this hole. Like this woman, she's going to college. The other woman going to college. The other two people work. Everybody's working. It's not like some low class ghetto black trash on welfare.
So
These are
most
all
people get
working
up
people.
and go to work. Yeah.
Now, most people don't. There are some people that don't, but these are
Mm.
people that do. And imagine getting up going to work tomorrow with all this shit on your head. Can't get a good night rest. Niggas raising their head up, throwing trash all over the place.
Yeah, it's a bit
Right?
much.
So I'm saying, this is just a microcosm of part of why blacks have so much problem. Interpersonal, right there at home, right? Right there at home. Can't figure it out. I ain't never had no white people do this shit. Ever. Nigga, 20 something years, I ain't never had no white people. And nigga, this is mild. Nigga, I've had niggas damn near kill each other, right? Tenants. I've had people kill. Never had a white person as much as beat up another. Never, not one time. And so you gotta tell me, like, what am I seeing that, everybody's saying, but you black, we different. Okay, when you get up on the internet, I don't know how you behaving at home. You beat up your baby mama, fucking some other guy. I don't know how, we don't know how anybody, how any blacks live. We don't get to see it, but I'm showing it to you, right? You probably never seen shit like this on the internet, other than some shit that maybe on the police can. But the police can't go in her room. I can.
Hmm.
She give me a seat, said, sit down, sir. You wouldn't have done that with the police. I get to come in and see how nasty her room is. Okay? She going through cancer, got 2 children, living in a room. Down
That's
bad.
horrible.
Down bad, man. Down bad.
Why did you let her in the first place? How does she present
She's an
herself?
Airbnb. She's an Airbnb guest. I mean, she's not a problem. As I said to you, you missed what I said earlier. Individually, this black is not bad. I ain't got any problem with it.
Mm.
The other two blacks, I'm saying they threw food in my room. What she did, I don't really have a problem with. They play the music a little too loud, but I can deal with that. The other black woman ain't have a problem with her. But you put all three of them together and they combust. So that's
Right.
what you saw right there. That's what you see. That's what you're seeing.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what
They
just
can't live
would
together,
bother you. I
bro.
mean, if you're around a
You,
person too long, or
this
they
girl
have
ain't been here
different
for about 4 or 5 days.
personalities.
This girl ain't been here for 4 or 5 days and the police been here twice.
Yeah, some people just
Okay.
don't get along though. It might just be her and not getting along with.
Y'all can't figure it out to stay out each other way for 4 or 5 days so you can keep the police away. Yeah. I've had white people stay long period, 15, 30 days. Never had a problem, never get in a fight, no problem, no bullshit, no police. They may even become friends out. These people are perpetually at each other's throats. And that's what you're seeing here. That's what
Yeah.
you're seeing. Man, woman, it don't really fuck. They all at each other. Someone asked me today, they said, I was on B Brace, I think it was HB asked me, he said, John Galt, you felt you reached your potential. He was talking about potential on the stream. I said, man, I think, clearly everyone could have done more, a little bit faster. But like, I think you have, for every black, they really be honest with themselves. You look back at your life, you be like, yo, these blacks have really, my fellow blacks have held me back. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest. None of these people are going to get a good night's sleep the second night this week. You can't keep having these type of problems and they not show up out in the street. These people leave out of the house in the morning, headed to whatever job they're going to. Don't you think you're gonna bring that stress from last night with them?
Oh yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of the times black people be putting shit on themselves, man. But it's also like where you're taught, how you grew up, shit like that. And sad to say, but we always champion bullshit as black people, man. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, you live and you learn, you get better. I think that's kind of what a lot of people do with time. When they're young, you do young people shit, and you're hard headed and you don't listen, and then you're
The
gonna,
problem is these people aren't young. These are old people. This woman got to be at least
yeah,
40, bro. The other two people probably
yeah,
50 something. Yes.
yeah. I
And
mean,
have to
there's
deal
people
with each
that's
other. They
50
don't
still
want each
trying to
other.
figure it out.
They turn on
Listen.
me, where she's gay and screamed out, "Eat my pussy." I bet she did.
You heard that? Listen. So this woman right here on the screen is saying that the other woman is gay and told her to eat her pussy. And the other woman's boyfriend, she said, wanna fuck her. Down bad. Down bad. So neither one of them want each other, but they're dependent upon each other to keep a place to live. Down bad black. And they're in the same house with each other, trying to get at this woman. Man. So I said the other day, man, bro, it's over. Mm. Man, listen, Shirley, when you was really all this young, you only goes about I've been studying 42 years for 5 years. Yeah, you know, not to go off on a tangent, I noticed that about Art. Yeah, I mean, you know, shit, 45,000 a lot of damn people. So it's really up to him to monetize it, monetize those people. I mean, he has what, like 300 people in the audience in the middle of the night. Shit, you have to make do with what you got. You gotta make do with what you have, and then Art could do some things differently, better. You know, it's production. You know, you say you've been 5 years. No, I've only been watching about a year, so been in the basement. They probably staying to upgrade his basement a little bit. The effects, you know, then some of this shit, it's personality and shit like that. Maybe just the $45,000 hell of an accomplishment. I don't know any of these young, the live streamers that have that many CTE and embracing. I see DJ Hamp's numbers are rising rather quickly, or risen rather quickly. So, it's a different type of content. I couldn't do that if I tried.
Yeah, everybody got
I
their
got the
own.
jump right here. But I tell you,
Yeah,
I
a
will
lot.
say this. This is what I will say is this. I don't know anything about Arcane. I'm not coming on. But like, you probably can only go so far with someone else's content. You know what I'm saying? Like, he depending on niggas killing themselves and making a good narrative for that. This is kind of organic, right? Shit, it's in my house. In my house, I ain't gotta look for it on the news. Matter of fact, this won't even make the news. But we're gonna see what we can do right here. See what we can do.
Turn on me, where she's gay and screamed out, "Eat my pussy." I bet you do. Obviously, only gay women say that to me. Only gay women say that to me.
Oh, she told it to you.
Only gay women. I'm a
You eat my pussy. My pussy suck my dick. All the black lexicon, man. That's how they communicate. Eat my pussy, suck my dick.
tomboy, but I got two children. Very
You heard it? I got 2 children.
That's crazy.
straight. But I've been I researched. I do this stuff. I do a study for jails. Jail women do that. Jail women and shit, especially drug women, and they not getting it from their man, and they see him a little masking a little bit. And when Shark see, come on, she was in the bathroom on me. That's why she mentioned that.
I was just saying, she walked in the bathroom on me. As I've been telling you guys, it's the tragedy of the come.
That's why if you're gonna rent a room, you better have your own bathroom.
Well, she can't afford that. We had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
dope out
how it
there.
be sometimes.
That's it. But it wasn't that she just walked in. Listen.
Yes, I was comfortable enough because obviously I'm playing music in the bathroom and the shower's on. I didn't lock it. She walks in.
So she didn't lock the door. She made
That's
done
on
this shit
you.
on purpose. She made done on purpose, man. These niggas be doing anything. They just can't put anything past them. You know what I'm saying? They'll set up trap for your ass to walk right into. They can ask for their money back on Airbnb, anything. She should have locked it.
Except for a normal, that's how I know she's gay. A normal woman, but oh my bad, but bitch, you heard the shower on. You know this. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. You see how easy we can hear each other?
Right.
You can hear if that shower's on and music is playing.
Right.
You called me when the door was locked. So as I'm like ass naked, looking back like I'm in the bathroom. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do. She's hovering for seconds. It's like trying to explain to me as she's watching.
So she felt uncomfortable from this dyke.
Are you gonna fuck until I got?
Hey, what?
She basically was feeling uncomfortable because of that dyke bitch. She was uncomfortable.
Man, she's accusing her of being a dyke because the woman told her to eat her pussy and then closed the shower bathroom door fast enough. Maybe it is, maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But you know, tragedy of the commons, nonetheless. That's what you got here.
Aggressive, close the fucking door. That's how she get. So what happened today? He's upset because I stopped them from arguing because I didn't want to hear it. I'm like, oh, another night when I saw they were.
So the blacks were arguing. She said, another night.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who want to live around black people?
So she's basically scared of this dyke bitch. Basically, she didn't want her to eat her pussy. She felt uncomfortable. That's it.
I mean, if it was just that, they probably could resolve that. They could stay out of each other's way.
But who called the police though?
Probably her. I don't know.
That's why I said she felt uncomfortable, like a motherfucker probably.
Well,
like damn, you scared of a dyke bitch? How is a dyke bitch gonna rape you? I ain't never heard of that one.
But this bitch escalated. You know, one of the things as a child, one thing I noticed, you argue with black people, they love to have the last word. You ever notice that? You can be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so, very most divisive, like real toxic people do anyway. Most people that you know try to have the last word, they
right.
They're trying to be.
They always have that word.
Yeah, they're trying to be heard last. Like you know what I'm saying, like you don't matter. Like everything I say matters. You know.
And so, by the fact that they got to get the last word, they also kind of have to get the last lick in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, tit for tat, back and forth we go. So, again, she started out by putting the trash outside. It's a narrow hallway, as you saw. He probably come up halfway drunk, maybe. Fixed the recyclable bag open. Saw the bottles in the hallway. See again. Let's see. You see the trash in the hallway. See if I can show you the trash in the hallway. Trash is about right here. There's the trash in the hallway. And when I leave her room, you'll see it. You know, she's talking. Okay. What the fuck?
I'm about to roll me a blunt, my nigga. Blunt, my nigga.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Everything closed. I only got one more blunt too. You be smoking joints though.
Everything closed. That'd be a gas station up at your way, huh?
Yeah, I mean 7-Eleven or something.
I smoked them raw cones and shit.
Yeah. Oh,
So there's some
raccoons.
little
Oh,
trash
okay.
can. And I like a trash can. So I put the trash can in the corner nice and neat. But I had DoorDash bags, so brown bags.
Yes. So what she did was, so it wasn't the trash can. Trash can was all the way downstairs. How the fuck I trash? Man, these blacks crazy, man. Bro, I tell you, I see Tina, like, look. But bitch probably knew the T. She better, what the fuck? They don't lock the door to the bathroom. They trash. They want to fuck each other. Man, these people in a short amount of time could put their head together, you know, come together. At least kept it orderly around there, but they went all the way left. Down bad.
Until I got aggressive, close the fucking door. That's how much she get. So what happened today? He's upset because I stopped them from arguing because I didn't want to hear it. I'm like, oh, another night when I saw they were drinking around 8, 9.
So they drinking. She said another night of arguing. They didn't want to hear it. So they putting each other through hell.
Why
I
are they
want
over
you to
there
be.
talking to the police like the police care? Like, I don't understand why people do that.
It's the same reason blacks go to HR. They think the
You're
police and
stupid.
HR's on their side. They think the
You
police
said
and
the same
HR.
reason blacks go to HR.
They think blacks have been wired now, man. Hardwired, it seems, to go straight to the government to solve all their problems. Like, it's far too late in the day now for them to try to solve their own problems. The government is their vehicle to solve like interpersonal conflict. They can't do it themselves. You just see this, bro. It's funny. Both of those police officers, there's 3 of them. Probably get paid $100,000 a year, salary, and all that. They got to show up. Some niggas arguing over recycled bottles, trash. So all this going on. They can go in their own separate room and say, all right, yeah, I don't want to argue. I'm going to my room. You go to your room. We just call it a day. Police had to be for something. It is true. You think about all the blacks that had police call their own police, make mistakes, shoot the wrong person, shoot somebody. And you think about why would the police ever act? It's always something trivial as hell. This is very trivial. And we'd all agree with that. So, bro, like, imagine this type of behavior in a company somewhere, making decisions. Do you think this person can make decisions on an enterprise? None of these people we've seen have capability. No matter how much we educate them, these people are incapable of moving up, man. They got too much shit going on in their daily life when they leave work. You got to resolve that first. Resolve yourself first, then you can go out into the world. But you can't go out into the world and be your best self with this kind of conflict in your own. Just doesn't work. They tell kids that's a peaceful environment for children. I think imagine it's the same for adults. For them to be successful in the world, they gotta have, a good home environment. It's like a good work environment. Clearly, none of these people, the one that's down bad.
All right, they about to be threatening each other. I ain't trying to hear all the way to 12. So I'm not gonna do like, look, whatever y'all arguing about, because you get the argument together. The argument was that she's making make pizza for her, and he doesn't want to.
That's what they are about.
About pizza.
Did you hear that?
So how are they trash?
Yeah.
These niggas
But how
arguing
the fuck?
over.
But how the fuck they call the police over this stupid ass shit? That's what I don't understand.
Man, what you mean? What do you mean? How they call it, bro? They call the police for everything. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is what I think China is better. That's why all that bullshit, to be honest, who are all the moments be calling the police you get by police? Bro, they call the police for trivial matter. Did you hear what these people were arguing about? Did you just hear what she said? Over a pizza, my nigga. A pizza. Probably a frozen one. I think. Anybody made no pizza frozen pizza?
You stupid, John. That nigga said probably a frozen one. You a damn fool. Hell no.
And so on it goes here.
Again, sir, I clean my room very good. So the trash can y'all provided me with that's out there, y'all put a trash bag in it, but the trash can is dirty. So once I took my trash out, put it out there, I don't see trash bin out there, so I put a little trash can. And I let a trash can. So I put a trash can in the corner nice and neat. But I had DoorDash bags, those brown bags. One of them was just trash. The other one was filled with my cases of water. Started with cases of water.
So you see this? This bitch buys cases of water, right? Good about a jug. She ordered from DoorDash and GoPuff and shit. Bottles of water. Lady, if you drinking that much damn water, you saw them bottles in your floor on the floor. Why not just buy like a jug? Right? If you need to take it with you, buy your refillable bottles so you don't have to, you know.
Here, with a Caucasian, I recycle.
You heard that? Did you hear that? Listen. Listen. Did you hear it? Listen.
One of them was just trash. The other one was filled with my cases of water. Started with cases of water. As you hear, with a Caucasian, I recycle.
I'm a Caucasian. I recycle.
I recycle. She's stupid. She just over there clowning.
I'm a Caucasian. She wants to be black. I recycle. Is that what she said? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, no? You consider herself a Caucasian because she recycles.
Well, Caucasians do recycle. Niggas throw bottles and cans in the trash. I mean, if we're honest about it.
Man, I tell you, what did she say? I gotta put it in the chat. I'm Caucasian. I recycle. I'm a Caucasian. I recycle. That's what makes her white, I guess, right? That's what makes her white. Is that she's a Caucasian. And she recycles. What do you think? What do you think about her saying it?
I think she was trying to be funny, but I mean, she's also the one sitting up there talking to the police. So
Here you go. Play it again.
And on how recycle started, one of them was just trash. The other one was filled with my cases of water. Started with cases of water. As you hear, with a Caucasian, I recycle.
As you can hear, I'm Caucasian. I recycle. What? What do you think she means by
that? That black people don't recycle.
Why does she think that makes her white? Because she recycles.
Shit, I couldn't tell you. I mean, shit. Maybe she think black people don't recycle.
Do you recycle?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Yeah.
I actually do.
I think we got Stanley across in the audience. Stanley, it's just a late night stream of consciousness. It just came from one of my houses. Blacks were fighting again over something as trivial as trash. Police were called over trash, pizza.
I don't have recycling bin, so I had it in my DoorDash bag, nice and neat, where all that other stuff was nice directly beside here, alongside with
inside, right?
Yeah, right in the wall, everything was that nice and neat. Because I stopped them from arguing. So basically, I helped her. She wanted food, and he was bullying her about it. And I knocked on the door, was like, "Hey, can y'all get it out before 12? Because I have a project to do."
Right. Oh, like, you in school?
I'm in college.
Okay, right.
So I'm like, I got a project to do tonight. Can y'all at least get the argument out before 12? And then he's like, she's like, "Yeah, bitch, what? Here's my door. What you gonna do about it? They're not hearing me out. They're not comprehending what I'm saying as adults. All they hear is I knock on the door.
So Tim, I don't want to be too late. What's up with the trash? She said you threw trash in her room.
Listen, get in there. So they don't get that. So I close. They close the door, whatever. And he goes and makes a pizza, right? But now he's realizing that I think they put the music up. So then he's realizing, damn, I make this pizza because if that bitch never came to the door, he wasn't gonna do it at all. So now he's putting animosity towards me because he ended up having to make that pizza. You get it? So when he came back up, it started with him.
He knocked the trash.
He knocked nice, clean water bottles over. I'm like,
wait a minute, they were outside?
Huh? No, everything was clean.
Where were the water bottles?
The water bottles was in a brown bag, recycled, that I was going to grab and go when I was going to rock with them all.
Oh, they were right outside?
Right, nice and neat. So when he's coming up for making that pizza, he has animosity towards me with that beer can in his hand. I literally hear it get tossed over. You can hear.
Right. No, I don't need to hear, but go ahead.
You can hear a bunch of water bottles getting dumped.
I believe you. Go ahead.
I asked, and then the scene that I walk into is me open.
So now I don't know if you caught this. I asked her, I said, are the water bottles, was your trash inside or outside your room? Initially, she said it was in my room. Now she said it was out of her room. I had to be because he couldn't have kicked it over if it was in the room. And the water bottles are clearly in the hallway, so she lied about them being in the room. She put the trash out in the hallway. He kicks it over. He probably said, "Hey, what the fuck you got trash in?" Right? And so then listen.
It, seeing it knocked over, seeing him with a beer and closing his door. And I'm like, are you gonna pick this up? Why is it right there? Who can hold you pretty right? Like he's full drunk, intoxicated, and just mad he had to make pizza. Right. And I'm like, are you gonna pick this up? He's like, you ain't gonna do it. Why you got trash? It's not trash, it's recycle. He's like, and it was nice and neat in the bag. It's like, what's your problem? He's like, where's your guy? Then I said, all right, well, I'm gonna put, I guess you're a mess now.
Now, why do you think she didn't take the recyclable bottles downstairs? Why put that in a common area in the hallway? It's a fucking laziness. That's what was the cause of the problem there. How bad?
Now, so I put them by the door, and that's how everything starts.
Yeah, I see. But how did food get in there? Did they throw the food down?
Because they kept tossing it. They kept.
Listen, I'm like, but how did the food get in those people's room? They're saying you threw food in their room. That's too explicit to be a lie, right? I don't believe they would lie like that, right? I thought she had slid up on the door or something. I was like, okay, maybe she just slid some trash up on the door. But when they asked the lady, right? Maybe she just fucking with them, slid some trash up on the door. Listen to it.
I said, someone's gonna pick up recycle bottles. Y'all not gonna trash. Y'all not gonna disrespect me. Are y'all gonna really let people disrespect people, other people without?
It's always down to respect, disrespect. They don't really respect.
I don't care how much money they get y'all. Y'all have somebody in here that doesn't respect this household for real, or high on drugs and messing up other money for you.
Right.
That was crazy.
So back to the other part. So how did
they left their door open when I kept coming back? They're scared.
So I said, how did you trash in their room? And you heard her say, listen.
So back to the other part. So how did
they left their door open?
They left their door open. Keep going.
And I kept coming back. They're scared of me. They ain't gonna touch me. Again, I'm in Washington, and they saw how powerful the police was with me. So when she had her door open, again, I didn't insult them like they didn't insult me, but they just kept going back and forth. And I told both of them, and then she was trying to defend him. He did that. I don't care. That's your bitch and your nigga. Tell your nigga to clean up some shit because he was drunk.
So she's saying he was drunk to keep my trash over there was in the hallway.
So she had the door wide open, and I came out with my salad. So they don't, and I said vegetables, something you never seen before. Because if I have to clean this up tomorrow, which I will, I'm a house, and I also want to tell that. I also want to mention that to the owner. I house clean inside. I will give y'all a great price because whoever's doing that is horrible. I actually clean houses like I do that. I can clean. Like I was gonna deal with that shit tomorrow. So basically, I'm like, all right, since I really do have to clean my water bottles and really have to clean this mess that y'all been making because your drunk man didn't want to do it. When she had her door open, hi. Now you do have something to clean because I'm not going to give you room. And then they want to.
Now you see how blacks solve problems. Someone kicked over some trash that she put outside, and she decided to throw some food from her plate that has probably been in her room 2 or 3 days into their room and make an aspersion, cast an aspersion saying, you probably don't eat vegetables no more. So the lady is saying, you can hear on the screen like, yo, call my cousin. Call my daughter. Yeah. And these again, this woman's in college. Let her tell it. The other two blacks were.
So she trying to make it seem like she better than them. Is what you saying?
Seemingly.
I mean, she is trying to make it seem like that. I'm Caucasian. I do this. She was trying to do that.
Right.
She basically was trying to make
Doesn't she know Caucasians make their bed?
What's up, Stan?
What's up?
My nigga. What's happening with you, OG?
Oh, nothing. I'm sitting here amazed at this story too.
Yeah, man, it's really fucking. The second night.
Yeah, she was doing the most. She was doing the most. I mean, I don't know what that's all about, but
John, you said this happened tonight?
Yeah, it's about 2 hours ago. And it happened again the night before, or the night before, or whatever. We were there again 2 nights in a week. 3 black women and 1 black man ain't seem to stay out of each other's way or even keep the trash out of each other's way. And this woman here is a college graduate. She has children. She just threw a salad in somebody else's room.
Oh, is this the one that works at the Crab House?
No, the other one is the light-skinned woman that works at the Crab House. This is a correctional security guard type woman.
Oh.
And she's I can't even imagine what would she teach her daughter. Like, damn, like you out here throwing this shit, fucking amazing.
Because I already called him. Right. But the hallway will be clean tomorrow by me.
Look, I got So the hallway would be clean tomorrow. As I left, they were smoking weed on front of her and the other girl. Why not clean up the hallway right now?
So she was smoking weed with the girl, but she don't want her to hit on her or something?
No, it's another. She was smoking weed with the other girl.
Yeah.
She's smoking weed with the other girl.
But she's Caucasian, so it's okay. But because she's Caucasian, it's all right.
I guess I'm Caucasian. I eat salads. And this woman has cancer, by the way, breast cancer. She's getting chemotherapy. I imagine her, what they go, cortisone level are high, man, after all this stress.
I got a room around the corner. Maybe it'll be.
That's the one that I paid for.
Yeah.
Together, right?
Yeah. So maybe put you in that one.
Now, but tonight, I'm not.
I ain't said tonight. I'm just saying,
If I ever do come.
Right. Yeah.
If I ever use y'all.
When is your reservation? Oh, this is tomorrow. Damn. Okay. All right.
Is it 5th or 6th or something like that?
Yeah. Okay.
But y'all have drunk people that's disrespectful. And wait, can I talk to the owner and ask about a job cleaning?
Look at all this shit on the floor. This bitch asking me about a cleaning job. Look at this shit on the floor. Trash here. Can I get a cleaning job? Bitch, look at all this trash.
That's her place. That's her
It's
place.
her
That's
room.
dirty like that.
It's her room, yeah. It's her room.
And she's talking about a
You
cleaner.
don't put.
But the whole thing is she getting paid. People, some people are like that. Some people will do the job, but they ain't like that at home. You know.
She should have asked me about
I
the
don't know.
clean job. She should have asked me about the clean job when her room was clean.
True.
Right?
I was about to say that. Well, is this room your resume?
Yeah.
Your room is your resume.
Yeah, because I'm a clean ass motherfucker. Like my shit is all neat. That's how I am.
I can clean that.
I let them know. I tell them you're interested.
Like you didn't clean your room, bitch. John.
My stay here, come on now. You know I pay like $600 for 1 week.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
I have cancer.
You have cancer?
I have breast cancer.
Oh yeah, my mother had breast cancer. Yeah.
I've been dealing with basically 3 nights of different smoke. 2 nights of having to call police and arguing about stress.
Oh no, 2 nights to call the police. I get back.
They're not adults. I've been dealing with 4 nights of just grown people sexually harassing me, walking in.
So she's saying they're sexually harassing her. It's always about that puss. Always about the puss.
What you think about this, Stanley? Stanley, what do you think about the gay shit? You think she liked her or what? Or you think she's just lying?
You know what?
You think she's
I
lying?
don't know what to say.
I think she's lying.
Well, I think I don't care, other than just like there before the grace of God go someone. But I don't know. Everything, I mean, I'm trying to figure out why she even needed to put trash in recycling or whatever in the hallway. Her room is a mess. Why not just keep it in there with the other mess?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that is.
It's not like it's going to be any messier.
Right.
And I bet that shit been in there, man. You see how many bottles it was. She didn't drink all the bottles today. Like, it's been 2 days, 3 days of bottles. It's like, why not just take them down to avoid this conflict? You know what I'm saying? Then you go put the shit in the hallway, and the hallway is very narrow. So, you're creating a
Some people know shit is gonna cause a conflict and do it anyway, John.
Yeah, I mean, somebody could have tripped over it, whatever, And man, tell you,
Yeah.
I would detail.
Hey, young, you want to come clean this shit up, young? You talking that shit? Come clean this shit up.
This is the man who smokes the dippers, they say. Him and his girlfriend are the one who had their room, had trash thrown in their room. Watch this interaction.
That's you throw in my room.
I'm not in your room at all.
Come clean this shit up.
You take your room.
Ain't nobody scared of you, bro. Come clean this shit up. That's you throw in my room. Yeah. Come clean this shit up that you throw in my room.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, ain't nothing talking about nothing. Come clean. Ain't nobody throwing nothing in your room. Yeah, ain't nobody throwing nothing in your room.
And it's true.
Well, if you did, no one would notice. This shit's messy.
I can't live like that, man. Your boy is just way too clean for all that shit.
Yeah, I ain't no sucker though. Hey, young.
Y'all knew y'all have heard that before. I ain't no sucker though.
I ain't no sucker though. Get the fuck out my.
So she slammed the door on the nigga. The nigga was still at the door. The part of his body was caught at the door.
But I pay for it. I have jurisdiction here.
That's crazy.
That's a huge thing. I'm I should have See what I'm talking about? Here's the main problem. I should be compensated because I've been dealing with this since I've been here.
Hey, what the fuck? Why don't y'all go in the room?
I told you not to.
Now they outside her door. They can go in the room and then end it off. Them niggas doing that action. They on that. It's a 50-something-year-old woman out here. she calling up the goons. She like, give me my phone. Let me call up my cousins. I put my sister on her ass. Right? Like, it could have been a killing, bro. They could have called us. Somebody still could. Shit, you never know. Nice to know you.
Don't throw nothing in my room.
Why don't you go in the room?
Don't throw nothing else in my room.
Why don't you go in the room?
Don't throw nothing else in my room.
Let's go.
Yeah, you hater. Hater.
Let's go.
Yeah, make some money.
I want you to step over.
Broke ass. You broke ass. Brokey. Broke ass.
No,
broke ass. You broke.
Hey.
Don't throw.
He's a 50.
Well, he's not like balling himself. He's renting a room.
But somebody behind him has some money because I don't know who's paying it. At one point, they sent a payment over, and I could see how much they had in their bank account. They had up like over 100,000.
Oh, really?
It wasn't him.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was, I think it was his mother or someone. So I was a check.
Oh, wow.
So, and he works. So, and she works. They probably doing all right for themselves. They able to put their head together. They don't have enough money to go get an apartment. Or they could raise hell in an apartment and fine. But they're probably more financially stable than the other two people in the house. Because they are putting their heads together. Right? And for better for worse. Right? And then they got somebody who's willing to help them. So now they got 3 people. So I'm looking at it like, and they're pretty clean. But they've been with me for a long time. And I'm looking at the black girl. I'm in her room, dirty. She give me this. I put trash outside the hallway. He made me say he can kick it over. He ain't throwing any trash in her room. So she really is the problem. He ain't good, but he ain't gonna throw no shit in her room. And I can understand him not wanting shit thrown in his room. I can understand that. You know, I kind of side with him. Man, like,
I'm nothing in my room.
Hey.
Nothing in my room.
Hey, God damn, you understand it one time? Hold on.
Nobody's scared of you. Nobody's scared. Don't throw nothing in my room.
They gotta step outside.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Then it's on.
Hey.
He said when she is on, when she step outside. It's a 50-year-old lady, man.
Hold on.
Okay. You think? Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. Ain't nobody do that to them, man. We chilling.
We gonna clean it.
We chilling. Hey, why you
going?
We chilling, yeah. Look at this shit.
Yeah, I understand.
We want to clean.
Come on, man.
I got somebody for it.
So look, this is salad and shit all on the floor right here, right by the red cup. I mean, they room ain't no clean, but you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem if she had dressing on that side.
That's it. I don't want to keep talking to them.
What's that?
It's gonna be a problem if she had dressing on that salad. It's gonna be a mess.
She did. Yeah, you said. I don't know if you saw the plate. It's like ranch dressing.
Now let me ask you a question, John. Did they call you to settle the dispute? Did you hear the noise? Did somebody call and complain? How would you even know?
I saw a text come through. Like I said, the first night I ain't even pay attention to it. I was like, whatever. You know, these blacks call the police all the time for trivia matters. But this time I said, let me go over and see what the fuck is going on. Like, who's calling the problem? And as you can see, it was this woman basically was the cause of it. You know, she may be going through it mentally on chemo. She's on chemotherapy, she said, and breast cancer.
Well, isn't chemotherapy? I thought that was supposed to make you kind of weak.
It made her weak.
Apparently, it's charging her batteries.
Yeah. She ready to go. It ain't made her lose any weight either. You know, she got a little mass to her, you know what I mean? So So she was ready to go, and but yeah, man, like I don't know how these people get up and go to work in the morning. I really don't. That would stress me the fuck out. I'd be stressed.
That is a mystery.
But this is why I say like
It's a mystery.
this is why I say that they you know it has the effect them at work. You know what I'm saying? Because you go through this kind of bullshit 5 hours before you go to work. You'll be like, damn, it's still on your mind when you get to work. You know, and if you had to do anything, heady, you know, your first couple of hours of work, you thinking about what happened last night. And then, to add that in, she got cancer and she got to worry about where the hell she going to live. Because her reservation ends tomorrow.
Oh, shit. She's not even packed.
Nah, she's not packed, Sammy. So she's in trouble.
I'm sorry. My mind tends to be kind of practical that way.
Yeah. That's it.
Just out of curiosity, has she talked to you about, hey, I need to stay a couple more days? Or
It's crazy. Man. She asked me for 2 free nights for what she's been going through. But this night was on her.
I heard that. She needs compensation.
Yeah, this night was on her. She caused this problem. Own shit.
Yeah, it's kind of provocative when you throw shit in other people's rooms.
And then have trash in the hallway. Shouldn't have been in the hallway. Man, I cleaned up a room today, Stanley. Is it today? Yo, I was saying, how the hell they get all this food up on and trash up on the bed? I mean, it's like they were kicking this shit up on there. I mean, fingernail.
It was
like press on nails and shit.
It was Airbnb.
Yeah. Well, what's it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But they always go off Airbnb.
You should
They always
expect that. Yeah, Airbnb. You should expect a fucked up room.
I can understand mess. What I'm saying is, how do you get it up under the bed? You know what I mean? Like, how do you get something that's like a pack of chips all the way up under the bed? Yeah, I've never been able to figure it out, but and one dude left behind one shoe. One shoe. How the hell do you leave one shoe? When you packing up your shoes, you're like, okay, here's one. Where's the other one? He left one shoe. Anyway.
Action speaks louder than words. We keep it clean in here, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Action speaks louder than words. I don't want to keep arguing. Disrespectful. Hey, disrespectful, bro. Hey, disrespectful. I got a daughter your motherfucking age will take care of you. You think I'm gonna get out there fight you? Look at that shit, man. Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Drag your ass up out of your place. We don't do that shit to them. Look at that shit.
Yeah, that's it. Shit.
I'ma do it. Don't keep saying it. What do you keep asking if she's not gonna do it? I ain't got time. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Some fucking people don't got shit to do with this stuff. Nope. She don't even wash her ass. Nope. I gotta go to work. She don't even wipe her ass. I gotta work too. That's how nasty the bitch is. I work every day. I work every motherfucker. You don't even wash your ass.
How old is this one?
You don't even wash your ass.
Bro. Gotta be up 50.
Is she older than me?
She just said she was in the shower though, so she obviously did take a shower. So I don't know.
So you said she older than you?
I don't know how she said she was in the shower, right?
She got to be close there. She got to be close to you. You know what I'm saying?
She's got to be older. Please tell me that.
Yeah, man.
See, John, this is why I'm not out dating.
I bet.
I'm not dating that.
You would have said it.
Yeah, you would, Stanley. If you want some pussy,
No, sir. No, sir.
Stanley want that
Wash
vagina,
your
he gonna do it.
You know,
I
Stanley,
want
someone
I want peace in my old age. She doesn't
Stanley,
look like she would bring it.
someone wrote this down. I want to get your thoughts on it.
Somebody what?
Joey, wash your ass. I don't know if you can see the screen, Stanley, but someone said,
Oh yeah, I
when
see
you're
that.
real. What do you think about that?
You mean is that academics?
No, you're talking about Ock Nation.
Oh, you're not Ock Nation? It's not quite the same kind of channel, is it?
Well, I think he's saying, he's basically saying, Ock Nation covers some topics that are probably too sensitive to grow large, although Ock Nation has 45,000 subscribers, give or take. But I have noticed that he's been stuck at 45 for a very long time. Very long time.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not as diverse.
Yeah.
I mean, this is almost kind of like a radio station or TV station.
Yeah.
Several different types of shows. Now, I mean, maybe you can make an argument for a consistent type of show, but I don't think we're that. And I've seen clips. I don't watch Ock Nation. It's not my cup of tea. But it's kind of a different thing. I mean, I appreciate the comparison. I'm not. I think he's just saying don't worry about rapid growth, and he may not be trying to grow more. I mean, I mean, he might like his core audience.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big audience. That's 45,000 views, probably some TV shows,
Well, the other thing I have noticed is he's getting he gets a lot of views per episode.
Yeah, I haven't paid attention. Okay, yeah. That would make sense with 45,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting like 5,000, hits on a video, I mean, that's something.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Yeah, I guess the argument, he's been kind of stuck. That's what I think.
Is it stuck or is it comfortable?
Yeah.
Is he trying to grow it? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, I would imagine that he probably a little bit of both. He is one foot, and that he gets a pretty good audience on the other hand. He probably does want to grow it a little bit.
Because he does like merchandising and stuff. I mean,
does he?
I think, and I've actually, these days, if I look at a channel, I'll actually go and look at views and stuff like that, just out of curiosity. I mean, that 45,000, I'm guessing someone like him, he's okay with it.
Yeah. You know who's done really well? I watched his numbers with DJ Hamp. His number, I remember when he was maybe down in the teens, like 18,000 or something, 15,000, and he's maybe at 30,000. I think he's done very well, he's taking off very rapidly. He covers those relationship stuff, yeah.
Let me make one more comparison that might be closer. You remember the guy, the Ghanaian, half his mother's from South Carolina, Aramiose Frimpong?
Yeah.
He's been at around 28,000 for quite some time. He's been in the 20s for like probably 5.
Right?
However, he appears on, Breaking Points. He appears on some kind of biggish news outlets. He's been on NPR. So, and he does other things. He also teaches. So, it's kind of like a side gig. It's not a primary gig. So Ock Nation, this might be something he does as a passion versus a profession. So, I mean, there are a lot of things.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it works because he mostly streams, like, say, someone correct me if I'm wrong.
It's not like a Thorpe's where all they do is that, and you would expect them to be growing rapidly. You know,
Yeah.
if it's a passion or a project, not your main focus or your primary
Yeah.
focus.
I was watching the Thorpes. They were headed to Dallas and picked up somebody Lalo. Man, I can kind of see. I don't watch them enough to really like judge them. Or maybe I don't care. But it's like they skirt the lines of like sexuality with grace. And I think that would be fine if she was doing it alone, but the creep factor comes in when the dad is around. Does that make sense?
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think that's what creeps
I
people out.
subscribe to their channel. So, I see kind of like the show notices and stuff. I don't watch their show generally, but I did see one thumbnail where, they're sitting on the beach and she's in um I guess a bathing suit. And yeah, it does. I think they kind of think that's they've taken kind of that little rumor that the incestuous relationship. They've taken that rumor and they keep hitting on it like it's gonna explode, like it's edgy.
Well, I think tonight it was what I wasn't necessarily talking about the incest. I was talking about like so they were
Some
picking up
straight up weird
Lala.
shit, John and Stanley. It's the most weirdest shit that I've seen on YouTube. Is them two.
So they were picking up Lalo, right? I'm sure pretty much. And so they picked him up in Dallas. And they were going wherever. And, so they get back at the hotel. Like, okay, it's 2 beds. So Ben stretched out in one bed. So he said, well, where are they going to sleep? Lalo and Grace. And then they said, hey, pay us some money for a sleep stream so you can watch them sleeping. That kind of intimated that, oh, they're going to have sex. They're going to have sex in front of Ben, just, I don't know, man. It just seemed a little, I wouldn't want to do that with my daughter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, let me put it to you this way. It is weird that they get a room with a double. I guess it's a money saver and all that, but I don't know.
We mean they had a separate room?
But
I
why are
would,
they together like
I
that when
would,
she's a
I,
grown ass woman?
I don't have a daughter, but I would not. I don't know. To me, it's just kind of like propriety.
Yeah.
What propriety? I can't think of the word.
Yeah.
No, if my daughter's over 20, she needs her privacy and I need mine.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just
Because
weird.
I might want to have
She's
a
a grown
woman that,
woman. She
yeah.
should be around her boyfriend, a man, uh, a pimp.
Well, she
Uh,
shouldn't be with her father. I don't care who she's
she would
around.
she need a pimp, but she don't listen well,
Yeah.
so I don't think she even need that.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
what? I wasn't going all there. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying.
Yeah, she needs some type of structure though. That's what she needs. And I mean, she's under her guidance of her father, but it's just a weird ass
Mm.
thing, you know.
Shit is
Well,
very weird.
John, you said it. It's creepy.
Yeah, I was looking at the 2 beds and I'm like, wait a minute, they're gonna have the camera set up here all night? And
Yes,
where is
they
she
do
gonna
shit
sleep?
like that. They do
Like,
that shit, and they because they think it's cool. They think that they're gonna go viral, or they think it's all content to them, especially
but
like
I
the
can
way they
understand
talk.
I can understand if her dad wasn't there. You understand?
But that's
Like,
what I'm
if he
saying.
wasn't there, then I
That's
could
what they
see
feed
somebody
off
wanting
of.
to get it.
That's their whole thing. That's the type of attention. It's like a weird attention. They know that it's weird, right? So that's why they playing off of it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
they
mean, we'll
play off
talk
of
about
it
them some
so
niggas.
well. They play off
Yeah.
of it so well. It makes you think, like, well, are they playing, or is there some real weird shit going on here? But at the same time, it's like, well, it ain't my business. I don't give a fuck. It ain't my daughter. I ain't doing no weird shit like that. So that's on them. They white people do shit like that. So that's about as far as it goes in my mind.
I think it's just extreme. I don't even see race with it. I just see, extreme in generation. Like they're going to more and more extremes to get views, and hopefully it will translate into money. But it's so weird.
But the thing is,
Man,
she's not a bad looking white girl, so people be paying, and you never know. Some weirdos out there that probably down with that shit.
being son did a video saying great son, they don't be there. What right now? Are they being a video right now doing it? That would be fun. You have a professional looking platform now, for sure. I can stuff. Yeah, I know he keeps a big audience, and yeah, I think probably should if he's looking to grow his numbers, to me that it's maybe upgrade his studio, make it look a little better. I think he just got to steal his the drywall up
What
real
does he
quick. He
mean?
got
New
money.
people coming on the stream?
Yeah, I guess that's what he said. Mhm. I haven't watched it in a while. I used to watch
Well, I know Be Brave is a big fan.
it. See, like um, I went on out one time. Someone said, maybe someone wrote me here. They said, "Yo, man, like kind of take to a platform, or whatever." And Bill, some guy maybe Bill, somebody I can't remember, but maybe Wicked told me something. And he's like a one man show in a way. He's the sole voice primarily. But like I Can Be Brave probably be pretty good, something like that. You know what I mean? Like they add some spice. You know what I'm saying? To me. Ben had to hide in the bathroom. Yeah, I remember that clip.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with people, man. They on like some
Phoenix Fish,
Amish weirdo shit or some
Phoenix
shit.
Fish, you don't know how it got into your algorithm?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I don't get that shit. I don't understand though. I don't understand people like that. How they can
Well, see, the thing is you shouldn't try to. Why would you try to understand it? You might wonder for a couple minutes, like, gee, that is weird. I don't understand, and then move on.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
I
that's what I
think
usually do.
people
But just thinking about it right now, it's just like, how can they even like that shit is so weird. It's just the strangest shit ever, you know. It's just like one I was talking to this white girl one time, right? And she was just uh, talking freaky, right? And she kind of turned me off or made me like weirded out because she was like, "Yeah, I love to suck cock. My dad taught me how to do it when I was younger." I was like, "What?" Like it was just like the most strangest shit to hear and just like violated my ears. I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, that's why I'm good at it and I love to do it and he taught me." And I was like, "What
well,
the
see,
fuck?"
you and I are totally different because I swear, um, I probably would have said something like, "Well, show me what he taught you."
No, no, no. But she was,
That's
I'll say
interesting.
this, she was in a different
Let's
state.
see how good a
I was
coach he
here.
was.
Yeah, I was in a different state. So, but still, it was just like, just hearing that shit was like, ugh, ugh.
Well, I just, maybe it's a function of age, but believe me, I think a woman sitting on an unmade bed who put trash out in a hallway, then threw trash into another person's room, I think that's just as weird.
Maybe she thought it was the bathroom, or maybe she was drunk and thought it was the trash room. I don't know.
Well, I hope she's not drunk and on chemotherapy.
Nah, what it was, as I said earlier, one of the things whenever I've dealt with black tenants, and there's some black people, everybody there, it's that they need to get the last word. You know what I'm saying? And that was her last word, her last hit in. You know what I'm saying? To throw some shit in the woman in the room. You know what I mean? That was her like in the last licking.
Well, if you're going to get the last word, at least make it funny or pithy or salient. Not just bullshit.
I'm telling you that.
Some people got it, and some people
What's
don't
up, Tom?
Yeah, I think I got here just at the right time.
Tom, ugly ass. What up, ugly motherfucker?
Oh, you missed all the fun, Tom.
You were talking to me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking to your ugly ass. What up, nigga?
You missed all the fun, Tom.
What did I miss?
Oh, let's see.
And I don't know how someone could call me ugly.
It would be.
Why don't you go talk to them black niggas? And them black niggas and Miss Payne, why don't you talk to the black ass niggas? You don't want to talk to the black niggas.
You stupid.
We're gonna talk to them.
I am.
John crazy.
I do this shit with the police. I do this shit with the police all the time. Right?
John, you stupid.
I press them on the word, right? I press them on the word all the time. Like, talk to the niggas.
And when you done talking to the black ass niggas, I know, because I know you don't want to talk to them niggas.
We're trying to stay out of your business.
Okay. Because you gotta say the ER make it hard, nigga.
Hey, well, go.
This guy's African. I don't think he gives a fuck.
Leave then. If you ain't gonna deal with the niggas, go and leave.
What I mean is, if you're doing this the right way, like if you have.
If I'm doing it the right or wrong way, you think them fucking niggas? Listen what these niggas are arguing about. Listen to these niggas. Listen to these.
We're done with all of this.
You're done with this. You heard me.
They already know the truth. You're sitting here lying for nothing.
That's the crab girl right there standing.
That's
the crab girl right there standing to the right.
Oh, really?
And look, he done came back downstairs.
Now, what is the crab girl doing now?
20 times. Go to your.
That's what I'm saying.
They just wake up the whole house or what?
Bro, she live in the basement 2 floors down from where these.
Wake up the
It's the main floor.
Interesting.
She live in the basement. She got her own bathroom down there. She don't even have to deal with these people. Yeah, they love bullshit. If it was me, I wouldn't even come upstairs. Fuck that shit. I ain't going up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either.
Put some earplugs in my ear. Go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved in this.
At 2 o'clock at night? Fuck that.
She's got 2 jobs. She needs to rest.
Right. She needs her rest. Right? She
Put in some
all of them.
and get some sleep, ma'am, so you can pay John Galt.
Everybody in this house got to get up and go to work in the morning. At 2 o'clock, man, and they like, sheesh.
Room and handle it tomorrow.
Don't throw no trash in my room.
You
said that 1,000 times.
Now what?
Look, lady said you done said that 1,000 times. Damn. And the man said, I done told you 20 times. Go back upstairs.
You're being because you
legs.
Yeah, I think this guy African right here. I think he's African.
She heard you 30 times.
You should go to your I'm gonna go back to sleep before they go.
So what the niggas saying? They throwing trash and shit?
Yes, somebody threw trash.
Somebody threw.
Now look, I'm pressing the white man right here. I'm about to press the white man. What?
Trash in the nigga room.
I guess so.
Now, do you believe that?
I don't know. It's not for me to believe.
Who did he say threw trash in somebody's room?
I wasn't here.
Well, nigga said it. Right?
Stop using that terminology in the first place.
Well, I can't use. I ain't got freedom of speech to say the word nigga. I can't say the word nigga. You don't see these 2 niggas, man.
She is not that terminology, not at all.
Why you taking up? She ain't mad. Look, I can't say the motherfucking word nigga in my own goddamn house.
John's stupid. You got problems, John. You stupid as fuck. I can't say nigga in my own damn house. Hell no.
That's a good one. I got
Phoenix,
that.
Phoenix is asking who called the police.
I think the black girl who threw the salad.
That's what I said. Who called the police? Why'd they call the police for? Like, they just make shit worse. Y'all see, I was there for 45 minutes talking loud and arguing and yelling. Ain't shit get solved. When
And
the police get called, ain't
it
nothing
looks
gonna
like
happen.
our waitress is the
Get you
center
go
of
to
your
jail.
attention.
That's about it.
Nice legs, ma'am.
You like the leg salad?
Hey, they're not chopped liver.
That's a good one right there. That's a funny one. Anyway, so please say Judge the agent chaos who called police. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not crab ball, but the black girl, the lesbian, not the lesbian, the cancer survivor, the one who threw the salad.
Man, all she had to do was just close her door and be done with it.
Kept her trash inside, and they would have started.
Well, you know what? Even after you've gone in there and the whole rigmarole, if she had closed her door, eventually it would just go away. At least for the night. This is just gonna, nobody's gonna get sleep now.
Yeah, man. So when I'm leaving, they go outside and smoke them a joint, man. Like shit,
like nothing happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like early 3 police officers out there, and today's town, here one of them was a woman. You got motherfuckers acting crazy, screaming, blah 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 blah. Anything can happen. You understand? It's 2 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. Police coming already like thinking, it's some bullshit. It's 4 or 5 people, and then I'm showing up with 5 people that, you don't know what the fuck is going on. We got weapons in here. Everybody irate, screaming. This man won't go upstairs, stay the fuck upstairs. He coming back down, saying the same old thing over and over. Like, yeah.
Well, I've actually heard, maybe Tom can confirm because he's probably more up to date, that domestic disputes are about the most dangerous situation for a cop.
These people aren't being rational.
Yeah.
They can go from 0 to 60. When I was rolling with 5-0, that was one of the worst ones. You have to separate them for sure. You got to make sure when one's telling their story, the other one can't hear them. I mean, one time we were at a hotel and the deputy I was with told the guy, he's like, this guy's going to keep you in this room. Don't you get off that bed. He took her outside the room and she started telling her story, and the guy jumped up and, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. And I got in front of the door, told him to sit down, and he'd get his chance, tell his side. 3 or 4 other times he jumped up, and finally I just said, man, you jump up again, it's not going to go well for you. You're going to eat that carpet, and I'm going to put some cuffs on you. It's not going to be good. And because I'm going to kick your ass. And he goes, you can't do that if I don't touch you or blah, 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 because you're a cop. And I went, I'm not a cop. Somebody might chew me out a little bit. I don't care. By the way, that's my brother out there, so I don't think he's going to squawk about it too much. But I saw a lot of them get really, I mean, they can go from really calm to somebody's got a knife. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
They're very explosive. And you know, that whole time that guy never once called me ugly.
Imagine that.
I know.
Never not once.
maybe he was sweet on you.
Could have hurt my feelings.
No. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. But okay.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why Crab Shack came and put her little Miss. She looks like she is the princess.
And she ain't ready for that kind of action, you know. Let me see.
No, I'm serious. She looks like a little princess, and
that's part why
you've described her. You know, you've kind of described her attitude and all that. Like her parents are like out in Fauquier County, like somewhere. Yeah, she's.
No, she's not a bad. You know, I don't think she's a bad girl, to be honest with you. You know, I just think, you know, like, you know, this she's probably a very good example of a lot of stuff that I talk about here.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be better off at home. She has a child. She has a figure. She's better off at home. She's willing to work. One of her jobs is in Virginia.
Right.
You know, I don't know how close it is, but, you know, she can get a good job out there in Virginia in a restaurant. She can get Red Lobster, wherever it is, in Fauquier County, in a poor county.
Fauquier County is one of the richest definitely one of the richest in Virginia. And that's saying something.
Right. And so she could get there, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, get a little job there, get on her feet, and, you know, come to DC and maybe get in one of my Northwest house, where, because this probably is beneath her. She can't have her child visit her in this kind of environment.
Well, John, I'm just going off of just total air as far as a theory. But I lived next county over. Like I lived on the Fauquier Warren County line. I lived on the poor side in Warren County. She could literally use, and I hate the term, but it is real life. She could do pretty privilege out there. She could be working at somewhere like there's a place in Linden, Virginia called the Apple House. She could easily get a job just based on her looks, especially like a waitressing job. So I don't know. I'm just saying that you know, I'm surprised to, and I'm again just total airhead theory here, but there's something there. Was she into drugs or something?
No. Hell no. She's working too much. You know, the lure of the city, man, is strong, very strong. You know what I'm saying? The club, parties.
Yeah.
You know, she's seen on TV, you know what I'm saying? She may want to be in a career where you kind of need to be in the hustle and bustle. Most young people are. We see it quite a bit. You know, like, probably wants to be in some kind of, you know, social media world, acting, modeling, something. She's tall, slender. Somebody, sure someone pitch something to her.
No, you go out and you look at YouTube. She looks like a trad wife. You know, you put her in a flannel dress and put, you know, like a Cooking with Kaya type.
Yeah. It's
anyway, I'm way out there, you know, off in the stratosphere with that theory. So
yeah, no, you're definitely right. But again, you know, it's one of those things, you know, like working at Red Lobster, bro. If you want to do that, you don't need to be in the city doing this shit. There, you know, it's crazy. There isn't even a Red Lobster in DC, which means she had to reverse commute on a train, bro. That shit's expensive as hell. You know what I mean? That shit's expensive, bro. Like, I rode out to Virginia the other day on the train. I think it's like $6 one way.
Really?
Yeah, then she got to hop back on the train, come back to DC, then go back out to Maryland to another train, to another, well, she's probably catching a lot of Ubers, I would bet. Get off late at night, she's catching Ubers. And then she spent a lot of money getting around. Like, she's in a death spiral. To be honest with you, this is what I'm talking about. You see so many people
No,
like
I
this.
agree. She's not going to get ahead. At best,
never get out of it.
she's in stasis.
Yeah, she'll never get out of it. You know what I'm saying? The only way for her to get out of it is back home. You know what I mean?
Yep, back home. Did did she ever catch up on her rent?
Hell no, she can't catch that.
And then you know what? Then I would definitely be scarce. I'm there with my landlord. He might ask me something. I can't. Yeah, that's bold.
Yeah, man. As I said, like almost all the problems start from the common shit. We used to have a little battle. I used to put a tragedy in the common. I've seen so much of that shit. That's what you hear me talk about no kitchens. In this house, there's a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Where you give them kind of a release valve where they can take the trash downstairs and I'll take it out. But I guess she said, "Look, I'll take it tomorrow. I'll leave it outside my room."
Do you even do recycling? Do you have a recycle bin?
Yeah, I throw all that shit. Because most of them aren't going to separate anyway. I'm not going to go through and separate it. If they separate it,
the reason I ask that is like, say here in Georgia, if you live in an apartment complex or, something like that, they might have a recycle bin, they might not. And it would be weird if you don't do recycling and she wants to make an issue over recycling.
You know what's crazy now? In New York, bro, you have to be very wary of who you rent to. Because the city has people that go in your trash.
Yeah, I think I heard
fines. Yeah, they go in your trash, bro. And they write you fines if they catch you items that shouldn't be in the trash. So you have to be very, very picky on your tenants because your tenants have to be willing to uphold those strict standards, and they are strict. Pizza box got to go over here. Bottles got to go over there. And I hated this shit. Sorting trash, I hate that shit. Let me just throw it all in one big can. Do you recycle something?
Not really, but then I don't generate a lot of trash, weirdly enough. I probably generate a third that when my son was here. So it's not like a thing here in Georgia. Now it probably is in Atlanta, probably is in, if you live in the city. Like I think my father has a couple bins, but I don't generate enough to really care about recycling. I don't use bottled water or anything like that.
Yeah. One of the things, since you mentioned bottled water, so there was a lady with the cancer, and damn, he was just fine. So she had all these bottles of water. They were scattered all over the closet, all over the hallway. And it's like, damn, why not just buy a big jug of this shit? You're going to be here 4 or 5 days. But, it's these kind of decisions they make. And so these were delivered to her by GoPuff. Right?
Oh, they would. Oh, wow. Interesting.
These fucking bottles are probably $3 and $4 a bottle. So again,
why can't she just drink Deer Park?
Right, so I don't know what kind of fucking water is up there, like ozone water or some shit.
That's expensive stuff right there.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of water it is. Man, that's it. Just one bad decision after the next. From what they buy, how they spend money. It's definitely crazy. One time my cousin came up here, man. I was a young man. He came up here. He walked to the little corner store, and a couple of my cousins up here. Right? And so we went to go get some We went to go get some just some from the corner store, and the dude, my cousin, bought one single bottle of water. What? This is by a case. And he said, years later, he said, man, I still remember that. As if no one had taught.
Well, not only that, you could order a case of that from Amazon.
Yeah, from Walmart, anywhere, man. There's like
$3. You know, it's crazy.
You get like Ozarka or something is that's what I get. It's $3.50 for 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I always keep a case just for emergencies. Oh yeah, you get like 24 bottles of water for literally less than $5.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's very cheap. Yeah, so.
And some of that water, if you look into it, is city tap.
Yeah,
put
a lot of
water
it.
bottles.
That's why I like Fiji. Fiji's the shit.
Listen, I used to work at a bottled water company in Alabama, right? And I can't remember where they got the water from. They used to put them in the big office container.
But it involves separating the little brim out of it, right? Separate the brim from the water and bottle it.
Yo, I think they got it from a creek or a river or something. I think at least that's how they market it. And man, so my job, bro, I must be like 16, 17 years old. My job was to build a pallet. So basically, stack the pallets all up. So I fill up the water bottle from the tap, this tap, them big jugs, you know what I mean? They will go on top of a cooler.
Right.
And then you take like a mallet and bang the top on it. And then you gotta pick that shit up and walk it like, 10 steps. Back and forth, back all day. And then, I have a fucking car. I get off work, I'd be soaking wet, have to walk home. All them heavy ass wet clothes. I guess I could have changed, but I probably wouldn't even think to change. Yeah. I don't want to go. Yeah, I think doing hurricanes or something. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Solid Snake says he, I believe the white girl called the cops.
No, I think it was a black girl. The black girl called the cops. I'm pretty sure it was her. But it could have been the couple because she's the one that threw the food in the one who got the food thrown in their room. She may have been those two people.
I wonder, man, you know what? This channel is affecting me. I was about to say, I wonder if it's like that. It like a black co-ed dorm, like in an HBCU. Does stuff like this happen on a Saturday night?
I would imagine so. And the reason why I say so, because a lot of these guys aren't honestly, this is a poverty problem. And an inability to solve problems because of those.
Well, that's not a poverty problem. That's a mental poverty problem.
Well, but I mean,
you gotta be aware of your surroundings and who you are dealing with.
I mean, think about
this
shit.
It just came out that way.
Think about it. Put yourself in this. If we walk through every person in here, in this house, this woman has 2 children.
Do they live with her? Out of
she in a room. She's in a fucking room.
Where are her kids?
Who the fuck knows? Probably with grandmama or somebody. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's her. Working a man's job.
Do what you gotta do.
Been chopped all on, you know what I'm saying? Under chemotherapy, probably broke. Ain't no money. And then you hear the other black people calling her broke. Brokey.
Probably borrowed money.
Right? Say what?
Probably borrowed money.
Nah, she ain't borrowing money.
Well, there's a reason they're calling her broke. Either she's telling them that she's borrowed money,
Well, no, she's in the smallest room in the house, right?
Oh, I see.
Right? She's in the smallest room in the house. They got the the other guy and his woman, I mean, you know, man, I be seeing them niggas riding Uber. Right? Like, seriously. Like, I've seen him often catching Uber. He always got cigarettes, beer, wine, whatever he drink. Like, he living the best life ever. Now, her on the other hand, not so great. She away from her children. Like, he's like a black bee brain. Like, sometimes then I come to the house, he'll be walking around with his work vest on, you know, like the traffic vest, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. The reflector.
Man, he may wear that shit all day. He may wear that shit all day long, man. 3, 4, 5 hours after he done got all work. He still got his traffic vest on.
Well, is that well, why do you think that is?
Because that shit is like, it let people know, it let women know that he works somewhere that it probably pays fairly. It's peacock. Right?
Interesting.
Right? It'd be like having like my cousin, yo, when he first got on with the bus driver, he later quit, got fired or whatever, but he would wear that fucking uniform like it was his favorite outfit.
Well, it's like wearing your scrubs home from work, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wearing your salary on your head. And know you got a good job with a pension, you know, stable job. And so he would wear that shit. So, you know, the construction site vest is, you know, it's not a uniform, but it's damn near that, you know, turn it signaling that you work somewhere.
Well, I don't know. I can't say I haven't done something similar when I was in the Navy.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You go to the grocery store, you're not even supposed to wear your working khakis off the base. But yeah, I walk into the grocery store and
they treat you a little different, huh?
You know what? Well, in Norfolk, yeah, I guess, but not necessarily. But you know what? Mostly it was because, you know what? Damn it, I'm tired. I'm not changing clothes.
I'll be right back, Tim.
Okay. So, Tom, what's up?
Nothing.
Yeah, at some point, John will get tired, and I've got the show loaded up. But I woke up on time. But I had to kind of rush to get the show put together. But I figured John's on, I'll just hop up. It'll start or it won't.
I'm just getting all ready for my big interview next week.
Well, yeah. What, you're not changing jobs, are you?
No, I'm interviewing Ruta Lee.
Oh, okay. Damn, you are into her, aren't you?
Oh my God. Look her up on your wiki, man.
I have.
Yeah. Yes, I'm very excited about that. I talked to my buddy Ed Robertson about her several times when we've been discussing classic television. I always say Ruta Lee was the gold standard of.
Well, let me ask you a question now, because in this, hopefully I can do this delicately, but she was kind of a stereotype, though, at least way back in the 60s, when she was really, young and cute. They used to do movies with that sort of, let's not say stereotype, let's say prototype. Like the Debbie Reynolds. There's another, what was the one about the country girl who goes to the city? I can't,
Tammy and the Bachelor.
Yeah, there was like a prototype that she fit, and there's nothing wrong with that, but the short, perky, kind of blonde Bob, but kind of like the blown out Bob, cute face, but it's got to be like a platinum blonde hairdo. What made her stand out?
Well, she was a very talented dramatic actress too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she was in witness for the prosecution, and
yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah, man. I mean, and when she got a little older, she was only playing dramatic type roles. She didn't play that role anymore. So and she did it for 20 years, and then was still in the movies, and then continued to be in television and stuff. So, and she's still working.
I was surprised at how prolific she was. She was a working actress. So
yeah, she was in everything. I mean, everything. So yeah, she's.
Well, I'm definitely going to watch the show.
She just sold out last weekend 4 shows at a theater in Hollywood.
Yeah, well, apparently this one woman show is based on her autobiography that she wrote some years ago.
Yeah. So
I guess I'll have to get the book and read it.
I'm very excited about that, and not for obvious reasons, but also because I really thought the world of her. So,
nice.
Who are you referring to?
I'm sorry, sir.
Who are you referring to?
Ruta Lee. She was an extremely well-known, prolific actress on television and in the movies in the 60s, 70s, 80s. She never had her own show, but if you look her up on Wiki, man, she's in everything.
Well, Tom's doing an interview with her next week.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Tell me you always got something going on over there.
Yeah.
You always get something interesting going on. Stan, what time is your show scheduled for? Do you have a show scheduled?
Yeah, it was scheduled for 3.
I'm about to redirect to yours. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I just started up because I was interested in what you were talking about. So I'll go ahead and start it, and then go ahead and
start down. Do the redirect.
It's not. It's just regular news and commentary, basically.
Yeah, but I was looking for the stream notes so I can redirect to it.
It's called. Let's see, because I have it up. Oh, it's there. It's called The Bottom Feeder's Guide. The Bottom Feeder's Guide to Self-Delusion. Sound familiar?
You could be brave having that debate, by the way.
You know what? I'm willing to have the debate, but I'm going to insist that for me to properly prepare for the debate, I need to understand his numbers, and I need the sources for his numbers. And if he doesn't have a source, then we won't talk about it.
You know what? I was talking to him today. I
was in his audience.
Oh, that's right. You were there. That's right. And I was like, the debate probably, instead of a debate, it should be like discuss a topic, maybe. If it can be done, it can be done.
We've done that before, and we always wind up, at each other's throats.
Yeah.
So the discussions have happened. I don't know who came up with the idea for the debate, but what people don't actually understand, I've never been on a debate team or anything like that, but they're playing into my hands, because if I'm going to properly prepare for the debate, I need to understand his argument. And you can Google it or find some videos, or it's what I've seen, is not something I can research. It's opinion, and I can't debate an opinion.
It's hard to respond to an opinion. I have my opinion, you have yours, right?
Exactly. And if you want to make something more academic, like a debate, I know how to make it tough. I'm not going to be on a platform where I'm at a disadvantage. So, it's up to Be Brave to come up to my standard. He's not my peer, and he needs to understand that. Or he can prove he is and give me his data. A couple YouTube videos isn't going to do it.
Hey, John, I couldn't help but notice in your video there that you have opulently decorated the area there with some fine artwork. Where do you where do you,
that too?
Where do you get that fine
Man.
artwork?
Man, a lot of that shit is just we find it. Someone just put something up on the wall. Sometimes, you know, some of it is you know, just out in random places.
It looks pretty good. I mean,
but see, that's like the best place to get art. Just hey, I found it.
Starving
I found this Marion Barry.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's awesome. If I had a poster like that or whatever, is it a sign or
it's a campaign sign?
Yeah, I'd put that up. I'd frame it.
Yeah, Marion Barry. Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and end this one.
All right,
I'll
go ahead and start up then.
Yeah, I'll wait till you get started.
I'll see everybody over there.
All right. Tom Gully.
Good to see you, John.
Good to see you, Tom. How's your channel going?
You know, it was going great, and then this past month, it's just, you know how it is. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes the algorithm just doesn't like you very well.
Yeah. Totally. You say you sell a lot of merch, though, right?
I do. When I push it, I forget sometimes, and then it slacks off. But I used to show pictures of the stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
I need to get into my store and redo all that stuff.
You use Shopify?
I use Cafe Press. They got a million things you can put your logo on, and they give you a website. They handle everything. You know,
really?
Returns, everything. Oh, yeah. I don't touch a thing. They make it all on demand. It's not like there's an inventory.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Do you pick, like, do they have, like, levels? Or, like, I want a T-shirt made out of cotton. I want one out of polyester.
Yeah. They got all. They got a big giant. When you use it, they got a big giant catalog of things you can pick from of all different levels. They got real cheap stuff. They got real, you know, higher end. You know, nothing too crazy, but yeah.
So what is the cost of it? Because I always see people with merch and it'd be like $50 for a sweatshirt. Like, that's kind of high for a sweatshirt. Maybe
what it is there's a base price, and then you get to pick how much you mark it up. So
what's the base price of like a sweatshirt?
Oh, I don't even know what I'm charging for that right now. Let me see here. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it on the first try. Yep, come on now. Store, here we go. Let's see. Products. Collections. Sweatshirts, here we go. So I will sell right now they've got my logo sweatshirt at like $30. But that's high. I have to go in there. They redid it. They reset everything. And they just put 20% markup on everything. I wouldn't put that much. I'd put like, I don't know, $3 or $4 markup on that. Because I want to make it easy for people to get it. I'd rather sell more of them and make it easy for people to get them. They got my zipped up hoodie for $51.99. The idea is if it's a premium item, just premium meaning your logo's on it, that people will pay more for it. But they recently redid everything. They changed my website. Didn't say a word. So I got to go back in there and reset all the prices. Mine will be lower than that. I imagine the base on that is, gosh, it's got to be, well, it's 20%. It's going to be, it's probably around $24.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's the base price.
And then everything else is markup.
No, I figure out the markup.
Well, I mean, yeah, markup for you.
Yeah. I mark it up. They right now have marked it up to $30.74. So.
Okay. Ain't too bad.
I don't know what it is, but on T-shirts, I only mark those up $2. I mean, just go ahead, have a T-shirt. I'd rather it's cheaper.
Advertisement for you.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not trying to get rich off that stuff, but around Christmas time, I sell a whole bunch of stuff and do.
Or do your look?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. So let's see here. My T-shirts right now. There's like what they call a bargain T-shirt that is real cheap. But all my T-shirts are like $17 right now. The short sleeve, the long sleeve are $26. So. It just depends, I've got a lot of stuff. I mean, I've got, I probably have 10 different types of T-shirts. There's for men. There's 7 for women. There's 7 kinds of sweatshirts. I got glasses and mugs, shot glass, beer stein, beer pint glass, flask, a couple of hats. I've got a shower curtain. I got a clock. All sorts of stuff.
A Tom Gully clock.
Yeah, those clocks are probably my best-selling item.
Why is that? It's functional.
Yeah, it's functional, and they got rid of the inexpensive clock. Now the clock's $35. They used to have a cheaper one that was like I was selling for $13. And it's just plastic. I mean, it's somebody's office or something. Just a big logo, and that's so well. Now the shower curtain's like $60, and I purposely marked that one up. If you're stupid enough to want a shower curtain with my logo on it, man, you got to pay. That's a stupid tax.
Nigga with Tom Gully.
Yeah.
Come to the shower. Tom Gully.
Yeah, they got. Let's see here. I got an 11-ounce coffee mug for $9.49. 15 ounces, $13.74.
That's not bad.
A big old latte one's $26. I got a 20-ounce coffee mug, which is giant, for $18. Let's see here. You can get a shot glass for $9. What happened to my frosted? What happened to my pint glass? What in the hell happened to my pint glass? Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's $20 for like a frosted, beer glass or whatever. But yeah, it's. I gotta read. I'm gonna do that this weekend. I'm gonna redo all that stuff. They changed it, and I haven't done anything with it. I used to have it all tricked out. I might even look in and put some new products in there. But they got phone cases, they got keychains, man, you name it, they got it.
No shit.
Yeah, posters, they got wall signs, they got all sorts of stuff. I mean everything. They probably got a bunch of new stuff in there, and they get rid of stuff sometimes, and they just take it off, and you don't know anything about it. But I hardly go on there. But I figure you might as well have it, and they don't pay you until you reach well, you might as well have it because it just sits there and makes you money. You don't have once you build the website, you don't have to do anything except tell people to go to it. They take the orders. They do it online, or people can order over the phone. And then if there's a problem, I have a lot of people that say, I bought a T-shirt, I bought a sweatshirt, it was too small, it was too big, and I called them, and they just told me to keep the one they have, and they sent them another one. They don't mess with any of that, send it back, And they handle all of that. I don't hear anything about it. There's thresholds you have to meet. They don't pay you anything till you sell $50 worth of merchandise. And then they sell you, and then they send you the markup. But yeah, they.
I just had this funny idea, Tom.
I'm sorry.
I just had this funny idea, Tom. Let's see.
Yeah.
I thought about oh shit! I thought about you know what I think I should do is I should create some merch. I should create some merch.
You should, man. There's no reason why not.
You know, I think what I really think I should do. Go ahead.
And you can make anything you want as long as you can make that artwork at the right size.
Yeah.
They put it on. I mean, they do it. So if I right now wanted to do, do one that had something that happened on my show yesterday, something somebody said, I could do it, and it's up the same day.
Send up immediately.
Yeah.
I can have a shirt. I can have a shirt saying, "You don't wash your ass."
You could have a shirt that says
just has shirt for me. You don't wash your ass.
That you could have a shirt that says all the things. Anything you want. So
I think I want this shirt that says, "You don't wash your ass."
Yeah, I don't know if they do. You might have to.
You don't wash your ass. Huh?
Put asterisks or dollar signs or something. Yeah, I don't know. They got rules, but yeah, it's a pretty good deal as far as selling stuff. I just every now and then I'll see something hit my bank account and go, oh, I guess I hit $50. But usually when I sell stuff, it's because I'm pushing it. So I won't sell it. It'll be, 180 worth of stuff. So I'll get, 50, 60, 70 bucks, whatever it is.
Yeah, not a bad deal.
And they give you the website. You can brand the website. You can put all your own website stuff on there. And just, link it, and you're in business. So that's why I did it. It's like this kind of passive income. You just, but the fact that I don't have to touch. See, when I work for a radio station's got to order all that stuff and have it there. And they got to figure out how many small, how many extra. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not making that investment. True. Be stuck with 10 triple XL shirts I can't get rid of or whatever.
I do. My mic sounds bad.
I do.
My mic sound bad here. My mic sound bad, Tom.
It sounds okay. I've heard it sound better.
Really? I wonder what happened to it. Let's see. Let me make sure that plugs in.
StreamYard's been switching mics lately. It's done it to me the last 2 days. You got to go to your audio and make sure it's not the microphone. You got to make sure it's not the microphone from your camera.
Damn, it was.
Yeah. Yeah. See, thanks, StreamYard.
Damn, that's crazy.
Does this sound better right here?
See, that's 100 times better. John did the same thing to me yesterday and today at the beginning of my show. So you just got to double check it every time.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Yo, Stanley Streaming, we're about to go over there. It's going to be a redirect over there. I guess I should end it right now, guys. I hope you watch the stream. We're definitely going to cover it more. I'll release the whole video. I think it's all private right now. But we would definitely, we'd probably do a rehash.
Look at that painting. See, that's beautiful.
Like that. Oh, yeah. So a guy that used to work for me, he made the trim around it. It's wood trim.
Yeah.
With the Washington, D.C., whatever it is, Capitol right there. Yeah. And then we had what's that dead girl? We would had a house of 27. So from the street, when the curtains open, there was this picture of, what's her name? The girl that died. Don't want to go to rehab. I said, no. You remember that girl?
Oh, yeah.
What's her name? What's her name?
I don't know.
I don't want to go to rehab. So I said, no. Anyway, so there's a picture of her in bed. Does anyone remember that girl's name?
Let's see here. Not Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse.
Okay, yeah.
So we had this photo, Tom. I'm sure it's you before I get out of here. I don't have it up. Amy Winehouse. I don't have it up in the Airbnb anymore. Let's see. I got this photo up right here. And I might get some more. She's got some sexy photos in bed. Let's see. Damn.
Well, she didn't go, that's for sure.
Oh, here it is. So as you riding by, it's a main street and all. You can see this. We used to have this photo up. Then we put another photo up. Some lady. I can't remember what her name is. Some Indian lady or something. But we had this photo up, right? See that?
Yeah.
Amy Winehouse in bed with her hands down in her pants and So one day, an Indian guy was checking in, right? And so he says, can you take that photo down before my wife walks in? I said, nah, man, you can't take the photo down.
She makes me so sad. She was so talented, and I mean, she did it the hard way. I mean, she was just alcohol.
Yeah, that's the wrong way.
At that age, man, oh man, you got to be trying awful hard.
Yeah, you got to try hard. It is for sure.
Anyway, I'll get out of here.
I got to get out of here too. Tom, guys, I hope you enjoyed the little brief overnight segment here. John Galt just showing you a little of what goes on, kind of the life of a landlord there. And we'll get their clips. We'll probably do a react. We'll probably do a Be Brave react and probably show them on the stream during the day, something like that. When we kind of high numbers or something, maybe share it to other people. But I do thank you all for joining. I hope you share, like the video here, and share the stream with other people. And make sure you support the channel. John Galt, HB2N, Stanley Crossgate Crack, and our lovely editor, Portia J. Thanks again, guys.
Feel like I should go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should go.